Okay, Angel, we'll start with yours, and then you get to choose who goes next. All right, Angel, there we are. Aha, nice job.
It's no, not for me.
Okay, oh,
Before,
excellent. Okay,
before tools.
okay. Oh, I
I
love this. This is great. Okay,
I only give
Angel,
my
tell us
prompt.
everything about your pizza.
Yes, yes, yes. I try to explain my pizza. And for me, stress is high when any or some reason present in that pizza. For example, it's very common for me stay into the back traffic. Um, in the morning, imagine 6 p.m., 6 a.m. and back traffic. It's incredible.
Hmm.
In this time,
Yeah.
it's incredible. And it start my day in that situation. My day start no good, but I try to become this situation in a good thing. For example, I try to read. I try to start or create a solution, and in my notepad, uh, why I spend a lot of time in that situation. But it's not easy. But I try to become this situation. Another reason is very important for me when one of my son is sick.
Ah,
Uh, is is it's difficult to explain that that moment. I try to sleep. It's impossible. I try to stay very close of the den. Um, in that age, for example, my older son is 20, 20 years, 28. My other son is three age. And when son is sick, I try to find solution with a doctor, with a hospital. But it's I don't say it's over or leave of my hand. It's difficult. I stay at home, call my boss. I need to connect from my home. I know it's impossible for me go to the office. So it's a messy for me. It's stressful. Or call of my customer from Filipina, for example, in my office. It's so stressful, all people in my office. But Filipina, for example, is 2 hours behind, or 2 hours behind Argentina. Two
mhm.
hours, 12 hours, half
Okay.
day. Is solution, give solution. A customer. Is so difficult. It's so difficult. Is the language is different. Your English is different, and it's not easy. It's not easy, and it's increase my stress. It's
Oh
increase.
yeah.
It's or meet with the agenda. It's another problem. It's the
Meeting
meet
without an
never
agenda to
never
talk about
finally.
nothing.
Never finally. Never finally. Never. They who started? What? Start.
To go to the meeting and talk about nothing.
Yes, yes. It's for me. It was time. It was time. It was time. But this is it's my resume or my summary of the my pizza.
And then there's the bad weather and the bug at work. This is a lot. Yeah.
Yes, teacher. It's very common meet without a agenda. It's very common. Or or I receive a call, Angel, please join me a meeting. What meeting?
What meeting? Just join the meeting. What
What
meeting?
meaning? What meaning? What meaning? Never remind me before. No, now I need to you stay now.
Oh my goodness.
But
Wow.
it is the real life.
Yeah, I can relate to several of these things. I like that traffic actually took up two of your slices.
Yes, it's no, it's more no. I know my intention is the tools uh, joining to the slides, but maybe the AI know me.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know.
I'm so glad you didn't put this class as part of, as a slice of your stress.
Mm.
Very good. Great work. Great work, Angel, as always.
Thank you, teacher. Thank you, teacher.
Very nice.
Mm.
Okay, so let's take a look at the others. And of
I want to
course,
be next, teacher.
well, it's up to Angel. I don't know. You have to
Oh
convince
yeah, because I
Angel.
have a problem with my car. I don't know if I can stay connected, so that's why I say
Oh
that.
my goodness, that sounds so stressful.
Yeah, it's so stressful. I'm
Okay,
not.
Angel, what do you think? Erna wants to go next. Shall we take Erna's next, Angel? Totally up to you.
Oh, oh my God.
I try to fry. I try.
Okay. He says,
I try.
okay. Okay, Erna, while you're still connected, tell us everything.
All right. This is my
Go ahead.
pizza,
Hmm.
and my pizza are many slices, and
Mm.
there's two big slices. Um, like you can see, the slice uh are different.
Yeah.
Um, the first big slice is I am afraid when I'm going outside, so I am
Hmm.
afraid about ICE, about about the immigration,
Yeah.
because it's stressful because I'm an immigrant, so that stressed me a lot. And I'm
I think you're
stressed
not alone. Yeah,
when I'm watching the news, that stressed me. So it's
yeah,
a big one. And the
absolutely.
second one is uh, when I have my period every month, I have a lot of pain. So that stress me. Um, because I suffer a lot. I have pain. I can even walk. So that makes me stress. And then, can you zoom a little bit, teacher?
Sure, sure.
My car
You said-
insurance. Oh, it's a big one. I supposed to put it in a big slice, but it's okay. My car insurance, the cost is very expensive,
Yeah.
so that's make me stress every month. I have to
Hmm.
pay every month. So,
Sending
and
money back
then,
to your parents?
uh,
You said
say it
sending
again,
money
teacher.
to your parents?
I can hear you. Can you say it
Oh, I
again?
said you said your parents, sending money to your parents is stressful?
No, no, I don't say that.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
have parents in my country. My father passed, and my mom. I am with my mom,
Oh, okay, okay. I
so I
understand.
don't have
Oh,
parents.
oh,
Yeah.
you live with your mom. Okay, I got you.
Yes, I live with my mom
I misunderstood.
and my
Okay,
sister, so I don't have parents. Yeah.
I got you. Oh, yeah, I see it there. All right.
And then I always go to the doctor because I have health issues,
Hmm.
so that's make me stress a lot. I had a surgery last year, and the year before I had one, so that's make me stress.
Yep.
and I'm afraid to get another one.
Understandable. Understandable.
And then, and I'm afraid to leave my house because I'm getting married soon, so that's make me stress.
Wait a minute. Oh, and you got a wedding on top of all this?
Yeah,
Where's the wedding slice? That's the most stress of all these things.
yeah, that's the most. I have a wedding. I said I'm afraid to leave my mom's house
Oh
because
my
I'm
God, you
gonna
get
lose
all
my.
this going on and then the wedding?
Yeah.
Okay, once you have your wedding, all of this is going to seem really easy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, once you get married, then your real stress will come. This will be like nothing.
Okay.
So that'll make you feel, I guess that'll make you feel better.
All right. And then, uh, the last one I can see. My boss. It's about my boss.
Uh-huh.
Um, nagging me. I said my boss
Nagging
nagging
you.
me. Yeah.
Okay.
She complains for everything.
Where do you work?
Uh Nida, I work at Wingate. It's an assistant living.
Oh, okay, yeah. I
But
gotcha.
I don't work for the place for Wingate, but I work for an agency. Yeah, my boss is stressing me a lot.
Okay.
And
This is all good to know.
I think it was the last lies.
Do you think you still want to continue in assisted living, healthcare, this kind of thing?
No, uh, I like what I'm doing, but I don't think so. I
What
don't
do you
think
want to
so.
do?
I like I like to have a salon and work uh at my own salon. So I
Okay.
don't think I'm gonna stay. Yeah.
All right. Good to
I
know. Good to know.
yeah. I think that's all.
All right. Great work.
Okay.
Great
Thank
work,
you.
Arna.
And I'm sorry I didn't use the tool because I was
No,
at
no,
work
it's
when
okay.
I
I
do.
said you could use pen and paper. You did fine.
Oh,
You could
all right.
use internet
Thank
tools
you.
or pen and paper, whatever works for you.
Okay.
Now it's your turn. Who do you want to go next?
I have to
Fabulous
choose.
job, Arna.
Do
Fabulous
I have
job.
to
Who's
choose?
next?
Mildania?
Mildania couldn't make it tonight.
Okay.
You could choose. I don't
Okay.
see Johanna here. You've got. Let me just look at who's here. Let's get look at all
All
the
right.
beautiful people in the Zoom toolbar. You've got Anilanes, uh,
Mm-hmm.
Adriana, Nashley, Yasiel, Elsa.
Is Joel here?
Who?
Joe.
Jules. Yes, she is.
Okay.
Okay, Jules, you're the winner.
It's your turn.
Your best friend Edna chose you.
Hello, sorry for the
Hello.
delay.
Go ahead.
Um,
All
Hi
right.
everyone. Um, Sorry because I don't have good hands, but I'm trying to do it. But sorry about my scripture. Um,
It's
I
like
start
making
with
pizza for the first time. You ever make a pizza? The first time you make a
never
pizza,
never.
it won't look pretty, but
That is
you do it again and it gets better and better every time. So this looks like the first pizza.
I hope so.
Yeah, yeah, it's okay. Everybody's got to try it once and then you get better.
Okay. I think my pizza. I think I have 6 slices.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to start with the first one. And the first one is I said I will take more time for myself. The reason why I said that, I thought last year I didn't take some time for myself. That was very stressful, and that's why this year I said I have to take more times and more exercise and eat more healthy food and went out and enjoy myself.
Good.
And that could be if that could be very helpful. And the second slide, I said I I'm afraid to meet people because I can't deal with judgment. The reason why I said that, when you immigrant and you came here, you are new, and the culture, everything are new for you. It's not easy to make good adaptation. It's not easy to figure out for everything and to go somewhere and to talk, and your pronunciation, your communication, uh, not really good. And sometimes when you talk to people, they say, could you repeat, because I don't understand what you said. That is very, very stressful. That's why sometimes is more easier to stay in my corner, and I don't want to go out. That's why sometimes I don't want to meet the people. For the third one, what I say for the third one, let me see. Yep. For the third one, I said I miss my country is unsecure, but I still miss my country, because the reason why I say that, because I miss my culture, I miss my people, I miss my food. I miss my yard. When every morning, everywhere I go, I miss some my coffee, because I remember every morning I go to the yard and to drink the coffee with my grandfather, and I miss that a lot. That's why I think I miss my country. And for the fourth, that is the third,
Oh,
and the other.
Jules, hold on a
Yes.
second. Slow down a little bit. Just slow down a little bit. I'm
Okay.
watching everybody's face. They're trying to follow you. Just slow down a little bit.
Okay. And the other one, I said, my brother in my own country asked me for money every day, and uh, because he didn't realize probably the money from the sky, and he didn't realize you every
Money from this.
Or the tree, or the tree.
from the tree.
Make it even more stressful.
But yeah, that is very stressful, because sometimes when you say to someone, "Oh, I have too much thing to pay, the bill, and about the inflation, you have too much thing to pay," and you say, "Really? But that is the big country. Is not the same like where I live. I think you can make a more effort to send something to us or to me. Probably you don't want. That's why you say you don't have. That's why I think that's very stressful, because they didn't realize you don't have the money to send every week or every month. um the other things I'm afraid to. Okay. Um, my country. Okay, I said that. And the other things I said, even with even all the political issues in the government or in this country, I will stay connect with my Lord. Uh, when you stay connect with Lord, or we use your faith and you read your Bible every day, that help you to manage your stress, that help you to not live without stress, but that can help you to manage your stress when you stay connect with the Lord, especially when you went out and ice agents, and you saw the people just look you like you are not the same. I don't know exactly the fit when you look at them, but that is very stressful. That's why I think every day I try to connect with my Lord, with my Bible, and pray for everything. And that's make me more have more power, and to um to figure out with every problem. I think that is all.
Thank you, Jules. Thank you, Jules. I think a lot of people can relate to what you're talking about very much. All right, Jules, who would you like to hear from? We've got a lot of choices. We've got, let's see, you can hear, we've got Jorley, Alex, Elsa, Yasiel, Nashley, Adrian, Anyelanis. Mildania's not here. Gracie, you are driving, so I don't want you to give a presentation because you will crash the car and that will give us all stress. I don't want to hear sirens and then say, no, teacher, I'm going to the hospital. So Gracie, I don't want to hear you. Don't present till you get home. Anya Lanis is raising her hand. Here we go. And Gracie, if you are driving and there's traffic, to make you feel better, at least you're not driving with Angel in Argentina, because I think the traffic is worse than Boston. Am I right, Angel?
Please.
Okay.
Please.
I actually can't compare
Take
myself,
care.
but I'll just say, whoa, nice job. Look at this. Good work. Did you use Nano Banana or Gemini for this?
Yeah, I use this and other tools.
Beautiful, beautiful. You too, Angel?
Yes.
GPS.
Great work, everybody. Okay. I use that for a similar tool this week. All right, everybody. Let me make this excellent. Okay. You know what? Let me actually, I got an idea. Let me give you an entire slide so I can do this justice. Here we go. I'm going to give you a whole slide, Anilanis. One moment. Here we go. Ta-da. Okay, and I think you made like a chart, a graph here. Wow. All right. You practice yoga? Me too. Cool.
Yeah.
All right, let's just go with the make it nice and big. Anilanis, tell us everything.
This is my life balance. Like work. I work for 5 days a week for Uber driving, and that's work like me because I thought before and I'm this driving. I can manage my stress driving, and I like because I can know too many places in Boston and beautiful towns.
Yeah.
So this is my only work that I do. For my family, I care my family, pick up and drop on my daughters every day to the school, and every activity that they have. For study, I study English three day a week in my home. I spend time doing homework and something for improve my English. And also I start this year to read the Bible every day for I want to know everything in the Bible. So For friends, I try to stay in touch with my friends, like phone calls, chat, or any visits. It's not too common visit my friend, but I try. Um, for my home, I try to do every chores, laundry, cooking, cleaning. Um, for activity, I like to go outside to walking on the beach, play with my daughters in the park. Um, for hobby, I like to watch K-drama, listen music, especially rock. Um, and yeah, I like to walk in the nature. And for health, I like to cook every day at home, not eat outside, especially good food and healthy food, and do exercise at home. I don't have time to go to the gym, but I try to do at home. And something helped me too much with my stress is do yoga. And
Excellent.
that's my life balance. Sometimes something make me stress is when the school is closed and I can work because I need to stay home care my kids.
Oh yeah, those snow days when kids you can't the kids are home.
Yeah, and the
That is
summer
a
too.
lot of stress. But I was wondering, I was thinking about this price of gas these last 3 weeks with this stupid war going on. That gas really adds up. Probably also
Oh
more
yeah,
stressful.
yeah, for the car. Yeah.
You're making less money now at the end of the day.
Mhm.
Hey, good job. Very good. I did some yoga earlier today. My Warrior 2 is amazing, but that's only me. Okay. Anyway, um, good job, Anilanes.
Thank
Tell
you.
us. Sorry, guys. That's the assignment for next for this Friday. I keep going to that slide. Anilanes, who would you like to hear from next? You got a lot of choices.
Uh, Tierno?
Tierno. I don't think Tierno gave us anything. No,
Or
well,
Jerly?
Tierno found the class. It took him, I think, 3 months to find the class. But we're maybe we'll get an assignment from you one day, buddy. At least you found the class. It's okay.
Teacher, I can take orally if you want, but
It's okay.
I didn't.
It's
Okay.
okay. I know you're alive because I think other times I've thought, Tierno, I don't think he exists. He's not real. And then he's here. I was like, hey, this guy's real. Okay. There you go. Welcome, Tierno. All right. Nashley really wants to go. What do you think, Anilana? Shall we hear from Nashley?
Yes, of course.
Nashley, take it away, my friend Nashley.
Thank you, Angelanis. Hi, teacher.
Hello. Okay. Oh, 3 slices for Nashley. Okay.
It looks good.
Tell us it's your life. 3 slices looks manageable, actually. Tell us
Yes.
everything. Okay.
Well, first one. My sister does do the dishes when it's her turn. Well, my sister and I take turns to doing the dishes. She does one one day and I do the next. But whenever she doesn't feel like doing them, she claims that she did the entire week. Whenever that's not the case at all. Um the second one is I'm looking for another job because the job that I have is pays twice a week and the money is not enough. That actually I got one job today. So yeah. And last
Congratulations.
one, thank you. And last but not least, that the customers think that I'm the one who gives the set the price.
You work at a restaurant?
And a gift shop.
Oh my goodness. They think you make the prices.
Mm-hmm. Many times the customers treat me poorly or speak to me rudely simply because they find some of the products to be expensive, which is not my fault. Yeah, that's all.
I got something to make you feel better.
Yeah.
Do you remember what Jules was talking about?
Yeah. That her
Does
family
your
always
sister, when she doesn't, sometimes she doesn't do the dishes, but does she ask you for money?
no.
Okay,
Yeah,
there you
oh,
go. Make
yeah.
you feel better now?
She
Okay.
always ask me for money, and she say,
Oh
"I
my
will
God.
pay
Okay, it
you,"
doesn't
and
make you feel
never
better.
pays
Okay.
me.
All right. Never mind. Okay.
But I don't care.
Okay. Good work,
Thank
Nashley.
you.
And I think we're about halfway there. No Mildanya. We heard from Jules. Okay, we could hear from Andrea, Yasil, Elsa, Alex, or Jorli. Am I missing anybody? Do we have Johanna here this evening? No, Johanna. Okay, so we got three. Gracie, are you home? Oh no, you're still in the car. Okay.
Not yet, teacher.
Okay, no worries, no worries. Don't worry. Drive safe. Okay. Let's see. So we could hear from Elsa, Yasil, or Andrea. Who do you choose?
Nacio.
Maybe I can do it, but I'm in the transport, so I don't know if you can listen me.
Oh wait, that was Adriana. Either way, Yasil, you look like you're ready to go, Yasil. Okay.
Yes, I can
All
do.
right. Here we go. Tell us everything. Okay.
Yes.
Go ahead, Yasil.
This is my stress pizza. I have just 5 slides. I think it's not a lot. The first one is adult responsibilities. Um, I choose this because I don't like um, many of them, like cooking every day or thinking about everything. More when you are a woman, you need to be everything in your mind. I think it's not easy. It's stressful for me thinking about a lot of things at a time. And the second one, family. I put this because my parents live far away, live
Mhm.
in my home country, and many of my both family is there, and I miss a lot. So next one, to procrastinate. I put this one
Mhm.
because I consider myself a procrastinate person, and I know this is very bad. And I try to work in this, and I still this. I put this, but it's more focused in English. It's stressful for me. Don't be fluency yet. Um, but it's work. I know I'm better than yesterday. And the last one, work. Work normally is stressful for everybody. And for me, it is about the customer. I
Mhm.
work in customer service, and it's not easy because people is always mad or impatient.
Mhm.
Yeah. So this is my slice. Thank you.
Thank you, Yasil. Okay. All right. Adrian, I'm sorry, Andrea, you wanted to go? You were ready to go? Sure. All right. I'm going to do the same thing. Hold on one moment. All right, there we go. Let me make this. Hold on one moment. And I'll give you your own slide, just like, so we can see all the detail in the image. Here we go. There it is. Okay. Go ahead, Andrea.
Okay, perfect. So I'm going to start saying that I try to divide the pizza in some important events for me. Friends, family, work, love, studies, and mental health.
Mhm.
So basically, I try to do like that because I think that there is a lot of things that make us feel
Approaching Kenmore. Change here for bus connection. Doors will open on the left.
this is the most important thing. So, friends, I think that is the distance. It's hard to be far away of our loved ones.
Mhm.
And also, I think that is a little
This is
hard to
Kenmore.
to
The
friends.
destination is between the government.
Yes, that's why my other coworkers from my another partner is trying to explain it's hard when you don't speak English in a proper way, or because you are from other place, sometimes it's hard to make new friends. And about work, I put different events that is work pressure sometimes. For example, today I started a new job as a host. And I don't wanna lie, right now I'm really stressful, overwhelming because there is a lot of information in English and this is my first language, so that is interesting for me. Sometimes the work environment
Next stop, Science Convention
is
Center.
crazy, but even when it's lacking people around you, sometimes they don't help you. It happens because it's a competitive place. And about family, it's the same, the distance, or maybe starting to think expectation that they maybe want that you be perfect and you are used to human, but especially the distance because they can sense you right now. So I need to let them know. Love.
Yep. I think I could tell you're on the green line, right?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. No, I could recognize that. I could tell you were on the train, but when I heard that which stops they were calling, I said, "Oh, she's on the green line. Are you on the D Riverside or the C Cleveland Circle line?"
Sorry about that.
No, it's okay. I could actually tell which train you were on by the stops going.
Yeah,
Yep.
so
Yeah.
I don't really finish describing what my first day as a hat.
Yeah, you're fine. I think you have a lot in common with your classmates. No time to study.
Yes.
Yeah. Relationship
Science
stress,
Convention Center. Change here for bus connection.
Yeah.
Doors
Yeah,
will
so
open on the left.
that is all. I
all
think
of that.
is
Yeah, good
part
work.
of the life.
Good work. Good work. Nice job, Andrea. All right. Here we go. Okay, Andrea, you've got several choices. We've got Elsa, Alex, Jorli, and who's next? Who would you like to hear from? Elsa, Alex, or Jorli?
Maybe Alex.
Who? Oh. Jorli, you ready to go?
Yes.
Cool. Oh, nice. This was I can tell you. This was definitely, you know what? Let's see. You made yours nice and thin. Yeah. I can tell you did this on your phone. It's nice and
I
thin.
did it.
And I love it. It's got the Gemini watermark there. Look, you can tell. It's got the Gemini watermark. Beautiful.
It was almost 45 minutes trying to get what I wanted.
Yeah, I noticed with all this writing, you had to probably give it one prompt. Okay, and then you give it another one. Say, take this off, do this, and give it another one, and then do another one again and again, like 15 times to get it right, right?
I write it down, I draw it, and I put it like in the sleeve, and then I try to say it, but he was making a lot of mistakes that I don't want it.
That happens.
Well, this is my stress pizza.
What? You know what is fun is very interesting. All these people who are afraid of like AI taking away humans' jobs, if you really use AI, you can realize, oh my God, there's a lot of stuff that I have to do to use this stuff. I thought it's supposed to make life easier. Sometimes it actually makes, oh my God, why am I doing all the work? This stuff is supposed to do the hard stuff for me. Because sometimes I talk to people all the time and I feel like they're useless. I'm like, why do you have a job? Why are you here? Shouldn't you be replaced? But then I realize, oh my God, I still have to talk to this person.
Yep.
They can't go away.
Like that.
Yep. Are you okay with me putting you next to Andrea's pizza? Just because I realize it fit perfectly?
Yeah, no problem.
All right. So this is Jorli's pizza and this is Andrea's pizza. I knew it's like two pizzas living together. You're married. Okay, there we go.
Well, this is my
Go ahead.
stress pizza.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, I want to start with I'm getting a lot of stress when I don't know what to do because I'm the kind of person that I always got something to do. So sometimes when we can say when I'm chilling, it's like I prepare my mind to be chilling, like to be relaxed. It's not like, oh, I have to do this, but then there, like we can say like somebody counsel me or something and say, okay, what can do now? So I like to have the control about everything. If I don't have it, I can like lose the control a little bit and get stressed a lot. So that's me. That's like with the second one, they say that I can finish like my list of things to do. Like isn't for me, it's like I have a list every day for the things that I'm gonna do. And if I don't get it done, it's like I get stressed. I can easily like change to what is next to do or something appears. I can easily change. Like I don't waste too much time like getting stressed, I can say that. Because I always got like something to do. So I always have like option. I cannot finish one thing, then I have to say, okay, I cannot go to this place today when I can go. I have to go tomorrow, but tomorrow I can because I got this, and I cannot go the day after because I got that's me like a little complicated for me. Driving on traffic. Sometimes I manage it, but when I have to go to one place at one time, it's like, okay, what can I do? I'm stuck. I cannot move. I cannot go this way. I cannot go that way because I'm stuck. So that's my stress feeling over there. So the next one is can't go to swimming because the beaches are, is that right? The beaches are.
You know what? I advise everybody who's learning English to say that word really slowly.
All right, there you go. Beaches.
There you go. It sounds like something else.
Yeah, that's what I say.
Stevenson knows exactly what I mean. So if you're learning English, say that word slowly.
Yes, teacher, I know what you mean.
Okay. If you say it too fast, you say, I can't go swimming because of the, and then it sounds a little different.
Yeah, that's what I say. Like,
it sounds like not what you really want to say.
Because it just got in stress because I like too much the water. Like I really enjoy the water, but I really enjoy like the beach and stuff. But here it's like every time that I put like my foot in the sand is cold every time. Like no matter if it is 100 degrees, it's cold, cold, cold. So that gave me a lot of stress.
You live in Boston, right?
No, I live in like
I'm just kidding.
No, I live in Lackachuca. I don't live in Boston anymore. This is
It's
Lackachuca.
it's cold here.
Yeah. Pay the bills. I really don't get like a lot of stress because it's something like we have to do anyways. But you
Yeah.
know, there is months that you use the money for this and that, and
Mhm.
you can be struggling. So I don't like be struggling and stuff. Like sometimes you do things and then you see the day that you have to pay for, and you say, okay, how can I do now? So I don't like it, and I get a lot of stress when I have to do extra work at work. It means like I work on something, but they ask me for, oh, can you do this? Can you do the other thing? Do you got time for no, that's it's just like I got time for do this, but I don't got time for do the other thing. Like this, I don't know. I have to put like everything together, like control everything all the time. When you ask me about to do something, it's like I don't like that.
You know what? Actually, when people try to take advantage of you at your job and tell you to do more work than you're supposed to do, that actually forces you to speak English better. Because a
Mm,
lot of people who don't speak English well, Americans will say, hey, give it, tell the immigrant to do this. They'll just do more and they won't
mm,
say anything. Because,
yeah,
and then the moment you kind of stand up and defend yourself, no, that's not my job. You do your work, I do my work. They leave you alone. They're like, whoa,
yeah.
they do speak English. But if
I
you're
can say,
quiet and act like you can't talk, people
yeah,
will walk all over you and push you around.
I can say that I have a situation like that. Like I was in this work, like they asked me for do everything all the time, and I just, I say yes because I was able and willing to learn. You know, when you got a job, you want to learn and things. But then when I see like they just taking advantage of what I can do, and I step up, I say, hey, that's not my job. They start to be like mean to me and show me the real faces, and I was like, there we go, that's what it is.
No, you got to stand up for yourself. That and your English will improve every time you stand up for yourself.
Yeah. And one of the last thing is when I don't sleep. Because my sleep for me is so, I don't know. People say, oh, I can just sleep 5 hours and I'm fine. I'm not the person. I have to sleep at least 8 hours a day. Because if it's no, it's like I don't like to be like a sleepy all the time. If I be on sleep, it's like I being stressful. I being like all my days just make a stressful thing about
Mm.
everything. And the other stuff, when you go to the family meetings all the time, my family's too much family. I don't know how to say it. They're so lovely, they're everything, and we have a lot of family dinners. We always together, we always trying to do something to get together, to have a meeting or something. And the only question that they know how to do is, oh, when you want to get a boyfriend. What is your boyfriend at? When you
That's a
want
lot of
to
stress. Oh
relate
my goodness.
a relationship, why you waiting for getting married? Why you don't talking with somebody? Why this? Why that? So that
Oh.
it's a little stressful because it's every day. And let's say like today they're having a meeting, so I don't go today. But that was one of the questions they're supposed to they asked me for today. We got another meeting on Saturday, so I know Saturday gonna ask again and again, and yeah.
Does
So
all of your family live here with you in Boston?
yeah, my mom's family. Yeah.
So everybody who is stressed because they miss their family, think about Jorly. She's here with her family, and her family is bringing her stress. So everybody who is here alone and their family is not bothering them, appreciate it.
Yeah.
Appreciate the peace and quiet. You
Yeah.
enjoy your freedom. Your mother is not bothering you for that moment. Just enjoy that once a week phone call. And maybe invite Jordy over for a coffee so she can get away from her family just for 5 minutes. All right, Jordy, here we go. All right, I think we got two more people to go. Where are we? Okay, Alex or Elsa, who do you want to hear from?
Okay.
Alice.
Alex, okay. I saw Alex. Wait, is Alex still here?
Yeah. Well,
Hey,
good.
Alex. Hey,
Yeah. Well,
Alex.
good.
Very
Hi,
good.
teacher.
All right, Alex. Okay, nice job, Alex. Here we go. All right, made a nice slide. Oh, I love this picture. That's great.
Okay.
Hang on 1 second. Actually, can you turn your camera on real quick, Alex? I just want to check something.
Yeah.
I just want to say,
It's
hold on a
Alex.
second.
It's
Does that
Alex.
look?
Yes, it's
Is
Alex.
that Alex? It looks a little bit like you. Yeah, that is you. Oh, hey, Alex.
Hi, teacher.
Go ahead.
Okay, this is my stress pizza. I want to share maybe three or four, but
Tell
I
us
put
everything. Go ahead.
8. Okay. Uh, One thing is when I go to the mall with my wife or my daughter, I don't like to wait a lot. But when I go to the mall with my wife or my daughter, I need maybe 4 or 6 hours, maybe. And they never find your things. And when I go to the mall, maybe they take maybe one thing in 5 or 6 hours. Phew.
Oh, hold on a second. Do you find yourself going like this, and then you put your arms out, and they want you to hold 5 bags?
When I go with my
Yeah, when I
with
go
my
with my wife and
son,
my kids, they will say, "Hold this, hold this, hold this," and I say, "I'm not a coat hanger. What's wrong with you?"
yeah,
They
when
turn you, they treat you like a Christmas tree. They just put stuff on you and decorate you. Ooh, what's this? Let's put it on him. Let's just decorate you. Oh, a new dress. Let's put it on top of him. Let's hold this, hold this. Yeah.
Yeah, when I go with my son,
Mhm.
we need maybe 30 minutes or 1 hour maybe, and we buy 6 things maybe. Okay, another thing is when the people drive distracted is so hard for me because the people sometimes pass the red
Mhm.
light, or the people go talking with cell phone.
Mhm.
Um, this is stressing for me because I drive maybe safe. The last week, some guy crashed my car.
Ooh.
He passed the red light. Other thing, when
Everybody's
I
okay.
work,
Nobody got hurt. Nobody's hurt.
no,
No,
no, no, no,
everybody's all right.
not yet.
Okay, that's good.
I went with my son. Hmm. But we are good. Other thing is when I work for a lot hours because I work every day for 10 hours.
Hmm.
And sometimes I need to go. New Hampshire is so far, 2 hours from
Hmm.
Boston. I need to work for a day, maybe 14 hours. It's very stressful for me. Mhm. On other thing, when I have to pay the bills because I need to pay the car insurance, my car, rent, cell phones, a lot of things is stressful for me. I think that's it.
Good work. I just love that you put your picture here. Everybody meet Alex. I love this. I just love that. That's fantastic. Good work, Alex.
Okay, thank
All
you.
right. And I think we're finishing up with Elsa. Okay, Elsa, you ready?
Okay. Okay. In my test, I don't ex- I don't express many things, but Dr. Samir Paris compared lies to a pizza, highlighting the importance of balancing its various aspects. Its slides such as friendly friends, work is crucial. We must prioritize them,
Prioritize, yeah.
prioritize them to avoid stress. By balancing these slices, we create a more fulfilling and satisfying life. For example, in my case, I have my ingredient, a lot of ingredient for my pizza. For example, when my sister called me from New York, telling my mother is sick. More. When my family called me from Dominican Republic, speaking about their economic problem, asking me for money, I had to tell them, "Oh, sorry, I had no money now." When the day is near for rent pay. When my granddaughter, my little granddaughter, come to my house, noise, como escrito, noise asking me, mom, mail, mom, the food is stress for me. But how say Dr. Paris, every ingredient I accept.
Wow.
For avoid stress. Each ingredient in my piece, I have a control for them. This is my position, teacher. Sorry for no more speaking about.
No, it's perfect.
Okay.
Thank you, Elsa. And I think everyone has presented, unless I'm missing somebody. Good work, everybody. Good work. Good work. I think this is great. We got to know each other pretty well, even though we've had the same class for several months.
The video is, oh my God. I don't know, the video.
That's why I gave you the transcript. He talks too fast. Yeah, he talks way too fast. So I'm going to show everybody. Oh, first, before I go into these next two assignments, let me just give a quick poll. Here we go. All right. I think I know what everybody's going to say, but I still need to ask. Okay.
Mr. John,
Hey,
may I say something?
Jules. Sure, go ahead, Jules.
May I? Yeah, before moving, can you share with us your pizza? Maybe it's 2 slices or 3. That is not too much. We can and you know about us, and probably you can share something with us how you manage your stress.
Okay, me. Let me think about that. Let me think about that. All right. I'll think about that and I'll share it in the WhatsApp group. Sure. I don't think you need to hear me talk too much, but I'll think about that. I'll try my best.
And thank you too for this homework. I think that is the best things you did, because we can talk and share what we heard us. I think that is really the best things
Oh,
for
I
this work.
appreciate that, Jules. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. That's wonderful to hear. All right. I think everybody has definitely voted unanimously. Skip the break and finish early.
Democratic. This
All
is
right.
democratic.
That's right. Yes, practicing democracy and distance learning too. And here we go. Okay, everybody. So for the assignment due tomorrow, it's pretty easy. It's an NGen assignment. And I'll show you what it looks like. And it relates to Fridays. Friday is a little more reading based. Some of you already did it. You open up the assignment and scroll down before you start. You'll get some vocabulary and you can practice the vocab. Then you start the lesson and you'll have some listening. You click here to listen.
Accessible transportation is transportation that people with.
And then when you are finished, you think you've processed it. You press start.
Oh,
Excuse me, teacher.
That's it. Oh, don't worry,
Teacher?
Stevenson.
People.
Stevenson, I'll get you set up with this. Don't worry. I know this is your first
Okay,
lesson.
yeah, thank you.
I know. Don't worry about it. But
Thank-
yep. So then there's a listening section, the reading section, and the separate activity. So it's pretty similar to others that you've done before. And that's what you want to do. You could start tonight or wrap it up tomorrow, either way. But it'll get you prepared for Fridays. Friday is a little more reading intensive. And I'll show you what I'm going to ask you to do. It's a little bit of reading, a little bit of writing. So here there's 3 attachments. This is a vocabulary. So when you see this attachment, you want to study the vocabulary first. I can go over it with you. This is the worksheet where you put a little piece of writing there. And I've got a picture. It's a historic photo, and I'll ask you to describe it. And this is the reading, but it's also a little bit of listening as well. So to introduce this, curb cuts. I'll show you what a curb cut is. Okay. This is a slide I'm going to use for next week, but this is a curb cut. Whoops. So everybody, when I'm circling this part of a sidewalk, why does the sidewalk go down and go back up? Why does it do that?
I would say teacher it's for bicycle or
Bicycles?
wheelchair. Yeah.
There it is. Yeah, that's it.
handicap.
There it is. You got it.
Handicap.
Yeah, wheelchair.
People with
Access.
disability.
All right. So this is a story about a gentleman named Ed Roberts. Ed Roberts was a political activist. He spent his entire life paralyzed. Who knows what that means? Paralyzed.
Paralyzed. That means he can't move.
Yeah, exactly. He couldn't move.
Yeah.
And this was in the 1960s and 1970s. He didn't like the way his wheelchair worked, so he started to design his own wheelchair to go faster and do different things. And he started to notice that when he would try to move around in the city that he lived in, every time he hit a curb like this, he couldn't go up on the curb. So he started a movement to make it a standard that all cities in America would have curb cuts for people with wheelchairs like him. And the story that you're going to read, it's about his life and the journey to make these little changes in American cities. And it's something you don't think about, but every time you walk past the sidewalk and you notice that little dip, it took a lot to make that happen. So that's what we'll be reading about. And But first, because the article is a little bit challenging, I'm going to teach you some phrases and some words to help you better understand the article. So here we go. I'm going to, so this, you click here to read, and then you will find the challenging vocab words here. Here we go. All right. So when you open up the vocab, I'm gonna highlight a word, and everybody can follow me with pronunciation. Okay, everybody ready?
Tenacious.
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 Advocate.
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 Coalition.
Coalition.
Stereotype.
Stereotype.
Inclusion.
Inclusion.
Asset.
Asset.
Bureaucratic.
Bureaucratic.
Okay, now here are some phrases to help make the article more understandable. A curb cut. Iron lung.
Iron lung.
Pulmón de hierro. Iron lung.
Read between the lines.
Read between the line.
Interlines. Read between.
A fate worse than death. Very good, very good. Okay, so once you've memorized these words and phrases, then the reading will help you a lot more. Now, when you click here, there is an audio feature, but one thing I want to warn you about is that there's a little introduction. So the audio to match with the article doesn't begin till 6 minutes in.
Mm-hmm.
So here you go. You go right there. It is right about 6 minutes. So it starts. If you live in an American city. Here we go.
Building could really tell her. Ramp, a cut in the curb. This is 99% Invisible. I'm Delaney Hall, filling in for Roman Mars. In 1997,
that movement. Their son had survived his high fever.
One day, when her Cynthia... So Catherine Ott started asking her, this one storage room. This is 99 yet. If you live in an American city...
Okay, there it is. So I'm going to tell you where the exactly the timestamp right there. So it's 6:38, 6 minutes and 38 seconds, right about there. 6 minutes and 38 seconds. So this is the easiest way to follow. Here you go.
And you don't personally use a wheelchair. You probably don't pay much attention to the...
So it starts off, if you live in an American city and you don't personally use a wheelchair, it's easy to overlook the small ramp in most intersections between the sidewalk and the street. There it is.
Door of the castle with a note pinned to it. Who had owned...
And so were the
Society See Disabled...
ended with a...
It should be at the Smithsonian.
If you live in an American city and you don't personally use a wheelchair, you probably don't pay much attention to the small slope at most intersections between the sidewalk and the street. It's just a ramp, a cut in the curb.
They're all over the country now. Just about any place you find sidewalks.
That's reporter Cynthia Gorney.
But 60 years ago, when Ed Roberts, the owner of that wheelchair, was young, the sidewalks at most urban intersections ended with a sharp drop-off. That's enough to stop a person in a wheelchair from reaching the next block without help.
So it doesn't match exactly, but you can listen and you can read. But we'll do a little bit of round reading to wrap up tonight. So would anybody like to read the first paragraph?
Let me try, teacher.
Go ahead, Stevenson. Yep. If you live
Wait a
in an
minute.
American city, yeah.
If you live in an American city and you don't personally use a wheelchair, it's easy to overlook the small ramp at most intersection between the sidewalk and the street. Today, these curb cuts are everywhere. But 50 years ago, when an activist named Ed Robert was young, most urban commerce featured a sharp drop-off, making it difficult for him and other wheelchair users to get between blocks without assistance.
Very good. Okay, so you can kind of picture that 50 years ago in America, about 50 years ago in America, this wouldn't happen. There'd just be a flat curb and it would drop. Really difficult for people in wheelchairs. All right.
Can you please, teacher, put it bigger?
You got it. Absolutely. There you go. Let's see. Who would like to read next? This next paragraph.
Me, teacher.
Go ahead.
Robert was central to a movement that demanded society see disabled people in a new way. He grew up in
Burlingame.
near San Francisco, the oldest of four boys. He was athletic and loved to play baseball. But then, one day when he was 14 years old, he got really sick.
Sure. Who wants to take the next paragraph?
Teacher, me.
Go ahead. Yep. Is that the no? Go ahead.
He had polio, which damaged his respiratory muscles so much that he needed an iron lung to stay alive. The polio left Robert paralyzed below the neck, only able to move two fingers on his left hand.
Very good. So this is what it looked like. It was a big metal machine that he had to sit in, and the machine helped him breathe. Older medical technology called the iron lung. Who would like to read next?
His iron lung.
Me, teacher.
Elsa, you want to go ahead? Or Jorley's got her hand up. Go ahead, Jorley.
In order to escape his iron lunge, once in a while, Robert taught himself a technique called frog breathing, a diverse trick of gulping oxygen into the lungs the way a frog does. For polio survivors whose weakness breathing muscles weren't strong enough to inhale the needed oxygen from breathing mean a person could get out of the iron lung for short stretches of time. Robert was told it was bad for his health, but he was doing it, determined to live on his own terms.
Very good. And you can watch this video from an old news program of an interview with Roberts, and he's in this machine. But here's the use of the word tenacious. Who would like to read this next paragraph? Angel, go ahead.
Robert was tenacious, but everything was work. He needed the iron lung while he was asleep, but during the day he stayed in school, going to campus once a week. When it left the house, his family would run the matters, helping him navigate a world that wasn't built for a person in a wheelchair. They lift him over car and up and down the stairs. When his mother, son of Robert, went out with him alone, she would enlist strangers to assist.
Very good. So this is a picture in Berkeley, California. That's next to San Francisco. This is Ed Roberts.
Mm.
And I'm not sure who this guy is. He's clearly blind. He's using a seeing eye dog. But this was part of a movement that's coupled with the civil rights movement in this country, coupled with the women's movement, the Chicano movement, all these things. This is right about the same time disabled people in this country started to organize, to advocate for their rights in society. And one of the big results of this was the way sidewalks look today, called curb cuts. So everybody, when you're walking around Boston tomorrow and you look at a sidewalk, this is what I want you to, you can
Think
stop
about
and
this
you
now.
say, you can say, hey, you can turn to the person next to you and say, hey, you know why the sidewalk dips down like this? They'll say, what? And you can start telling them everything you learned.
Nice.
So, yeah, this is the story of Ed Roberts, the movement for disabled rights and all of these things. If you scroll down, you see a lot of historic photos. Now, this particular photo, when he was much younger, this is where I've given you a homework assignment. I want you to describe this newspaper article. And here's the worksheet. So when you open up this document, you can see the newspaper article, and I say contextualize this primary source in 120 to 150 words. It's like 2 paragraphs. It's nothing. Show what you learned from the reading. So after you read the whole article, describe what this is all about, what's going on, what's happening. So this is a newspaper article from, you're going to find out what year, when, where, who's the person, what did you learn. Just show what you learned from the reading. And this is what I've taken this assignment from my old history teaching days. So where you take a historic photo, a historic image, and you ask students to describe it, what's going on, tell the story, what's happening, who is this guy, what's happening, what is this? You pretend you're like in a museum and you're describing a famous picture. And that'll be for Friday. And you can continue reading between now and Friday. It's a very interesting story, and I think you're going to like it. And this will give us plenty to talk about next week. Okay. Everybody understand?
Yeah, teacher.
Okay, everybody. No, when we skip the break, we can wrap it up. Have a good night, everybody.
Thank you, teacher. Have a good night.
Teacher.
Sleep well, everybody. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Good night, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.